Hey, what's going on, positive people? What's up, HCR fam? And welcome to the Be Positive Music Show. I am your host, B+, and of course, we are live right here on Holy Culture Radio, SiriusXM channel 154. And as always, I have a very dope show prepared for you guys, and I'm very appreciative of you guys stopping by to check out the show here today. You have a lot of different options, a lot of different ways you can check out the latest and greatest in Christian hip hop, but here you are on this Saturday checking out the show. So for that, I'm very appreciative, and today's show is absolutely jam-packed. I am not joking. I have at least 3 songs making their HCR debut. And what is an HCR debut? It's just the first time a song is being played right here on Holy Culture Radio, and I'm positive that one of these songs is going to end up being on heavy rotation right here on Holy Culture Radio, or wherever you go to check out your Christian hip hop music. And I have a couple of those coming up in the first quarter set. During the second quarter set, I can't let a few weeks go by without showing some love to the ladies of CHH. So the entire second set, I'll be highlighting some of the ladies in our space. During our halftime pep talk, I'm going to be showing some love to Uncle Fred. And Uncle Fred, if you don't know, that's Fred Hammond. Man, over this summer, there's been so many Christian hip hop artists that have been sampling his music. And I'm going to make a strong case. I'll say that. I'll make a strong case that Fred Hammond has always been a fan of hip hop. So make sure you stick around to about the 30-minute mark of today's show, and I will explain that. And of course, during the fourth quarter, I have some Christian R&B songs for you, just to kind of keep you up to speed with what's going on in that world. So with that being said, let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and get into the very first HCR debut song, and that is by up-and-coming Christian hip-hop Christian rapper. His name is Battz. He has a brand new album by the name of Shuck and Jive. This is probably my favorite song so far. There's a lot of good songs on here, but one of my favorite songs on the album goes by the name of Ante Up. So that's what you're going to hear here in a few minutes. This is the Be Positive Music Show right here on Holy Culture Radio, and let's go. Alright, HCR fam, it's B+, and as promised, I have another HCR debut for you guys. This one is by Dee Black. It's featuring Fern from Social Club and the CHH veteran mouthpiece. The name of the song is Whole Life. It is very bar heavy, so make sure you guys are listening very closely. Buckle up. This is the Be Positive Music Show debuting a new song. You guys check this one out.
Glory to God, I got my whole life, and I'm a boss in my own right. You see me shining in my own light, but
let your voice be heard. Have a song request for your favorite DJ? A shout out to a friend? Weigh on a topic or a topic you want to hear addressed? Let your voice be heard. 1-833-RADIO-HC or go to holycultureradio.com and hit the Be Heard button.
Welcome back, HCR fam. This is the Be Positive Music Show. I am B+, and of course we are live right here on Holy Culture Radio. Quarter 1 is in the books. Let's talk about what you just heard. The first song, again, goes by the name of Ante Up.
We grabbing the industry's pocket and I had to stop it. I shoot it some men down. They want me switch up the topic, but I stay in pocket. I feel like the man now.
That was by Battz. That is off of his brand new project entitled Shuck and Jive. Also featured on that track was Aaron Dews. The next song was St. Michael.
Yeah, your theology is mastered, but your execution is backwards. Your execution is lacking, homie. We ain't trying to pretend. You 10 toes in your doctrine, but you switching up on your shit.
That was by Mike Real. Just a quick little shout out. Last week, that was the HCR debut of the debut song of the day, and it's doing pretty good. I see it bubbling up here on Holy Culture Radio and on other outlets, so shout out to Mike Real. And then the third song I played was another HCR debut song for today. The name of the song was Whole Life.
glory to God, I got my whole life, and I'm a boss in my own right. You see me shining in my own light, but I don't even know my own life.
That was by Dee Black Fern, and Mouthpiece. Now it's time to shine a light on the ladies of CHH. This first song that I have coming up, it goes by the name of C. It's by Salashi Vaz. I hope you guys enjoy it. This is the Be Positive Music Show. We are right here on Holy Culture Radio. Don't you guys go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's halftime with B+. Time for that pep talk.
Welcome back to the Be Positive Music Show. I am B+. And of course, we are live right here on Holy Culture Radio. Let's talk about that second quarter set before we move any further. And again, I highlighted some of the ladies in CHH. So the first song that I played was C.
To see what you preparing for us. And when we call, you never could ignore us. You crossed the bridge to write a different chorus. Read a lot of red. Help me navigate the hills or cry the darker forest.
That was by Salashi Vaz. Let me make sure that I spell her name just because I want you guys to make sure you go check out her music. That is spelled Solachi space VOZ. That is her rapping and singing on that song. So there's a lot of talent there. And I want you guys to make sure you go out there and check out her music. The next song that I played is no stranger to the channel. It's no stranger to the Be Positive Music Show. That was AI The Anomaly. The name of the song was Eastside.
Who that little lady from the east side? 716 Nickel City where I come from. Who that little lady from the east side? AI, I'm going all in, all in, all in.
And then the third and final song I played goes by the name of Lunch Table.
Welcome to the lunch table time, we like, whoa. Trying to cleanse their spirit, can you smell the light? So, about to get busy, spit this disinfectant. Do this in a millisecond. Can I eat my millisecond?
I understand it's not exclusively the ladies. It also had Eric Nelson and Battz on it, but Flojic held it down for the ladies on the latter part of that song. So that was the second quarter set. And with that being said, it is officially time for our halftime pep talk. And like I said in the intro, I gotta show some love to Uncle Fred. And if you don't know who Uncle Fred is, that is Fred Hammond. He is a gospel music legend. He is personally on my Mount Rushmore of gospel artists. And a lot of artists in CHH over this summer have been sampling his music. From Trip Lee, Mission and Brandon P had one, KB, and it's been others. There's been others. So a lot of people just know Fred Hammond from some of his hit gospel songs like No Weapon, We're Blessed, and When the Spirit of the Lord, those type of songs. But I go way back. My family, they raised me listening to gospel music. And I remember going even back further to his days with Commission. And Commission was a very, very dope gospel group. And they were kind of edgy. They were kind of like an R&B gospel group. A lot of the R&B artists from the 90s kind of got a little bit of their style from Commission. And I was talking with my older brother V. He's the one that's responsible for me being in love with Christian hip hop to this day. But we were talking, and he mentioned Fred's really been a good advocate for Christian hip hop. And I was just like, yeah, you're very right. And he was like, he's actually been hip hop for a long time. He was basically making the point that he's a fan of hip hop. And I was just like, that's interesting. And he mentioned a song off of Commission's album number 7. The name of the song is King of Glory. And he had two guys rapping in the middle of that song.
The King, Jesus Christ, he is the King. Every knee will bow. So please do it now. How? He is Jehovah, like he told my man Moses. I am that I am. And that's all you need to know.
I don't know who those people are, but I ended up going to YouTube and typing in King of Glory, Commission, and I saw a music video that I've never saw of that song. And just I don't want to get ahead of myself, but the entire aesthetic was hip hop. From the way the stage was set up, they were waving their hands like in classic hip hop shows. The way they were dressed, they had a DJ on stage. Just like the whole aesthetic was hip hop. And I was watching the video. One of the guys rapping looked like one of the members of Dawkins and Dawkins, but maybe it wasn't him. But basically, I'm saying all that to say that Uncle Fred has been embracing hip hop because he's always embraced hip hop. You heard it in, like I said, in that song King of Glory. You heard it in other Commission songs as well. And Fred, I mean, I may be wrong, but he felt like he was like the creative director of Commission back in the day. So shout out to Uncle Fred, shout out to Commission. That's the stuff that I grew up on, and this is just a good look for Fred too, because he's exposing younger generations and different generations, different demographics to his music. So shout out to Fred, salute. And speaking of Uncle Fred, he has a brand new song. Well, he doesn't have a brand new song, but Scooty Wop has a brand new song with Lecrae, and it also has Uncle Fred on it. The name of the song is off of his popular song No Weapon. Man, it's a very, very, very dope song. So I hope you guys enjoy it. This is the Be Positive Music Show, and we will be right back.
It's the fourth quarter. Time for some Christian R&B.
All right, welcome back to the Be Positive Music Show. This is B Plus, of course, live right here on Holy Culture Radio. Hope you guys enjoyed the halftime pep talk, showing some love to Fred Hammond, and that's exactly what I did during the third quarter set. All those songs featured samples from Uncle Fred. So the first song, like I said, that was No Weapon.
It won't work. Yeah, I know the devil want me back. Clicked up with God and I ain't never going back. Took you for granted all them chances that I had.
By Scooty Wop, featuring Lecrae and the one and only Fred Hammond. The next song was God Still Good.
We got to the front, but we used to be last. Keep going, I can never relax.
That was by Brandon P. and Mission, another dope song. And then the third and final song that I played was Danza. And that was by KB, Cardiac Drums, and Nico M.A. I think I'm pronouncing his name right, so don't hold it to me if I pronounce your name wrong. But that is one of my favorite songs of the summer. My kids love that song. My wife loved that song. So shout out to all these great Christian hip hop artists that are dipping in and sampling some of our gospel legends. I'm looking forward to them maybe sampling a little bit more. Obviously, Kirk can be sampled a little bit. John P. Key, Hezekiah Walker, that might be a little bit hard, but I just really enjoy the sampling. You even have some of the fantastic groups like Trinity 5-7 that can be sampled. So I just love it. I love when hip hop and gospel merge together. So with that being said, and speaking of that, I think somebody that does a very good job of merging them together, Jordan Armstrong. And the next song that we have coming up goes by the name of You. It's by Jordan Armstrong. He is doing his thing in the Christian R&B space. So you guys check this one out. This is the Be Positive Music Show right here on Holy Culture Radio, and we will be right back.
Hey yo, what's happening, positive people? This is your boy Limo Blazy, aka God's favorite baby, aka Limo Blazy. Yo, 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 and you are now tuned in to Be Positive Music Show with B Plus right here on Holy Culture Radio.
It's your host here, B Plus, and this has been the Be Positive Music Show right here on Holy Culture Radio. And I don't know about you guys, but I had a fantastic time today hanging out with you guys. As always, I'm appreciative of you guys stopping by and rocking it here with me on these Saturday afternoons or early evenings, depending on where you're listening from. But unfortunately, we have reached the end of today's show. But before we get out of here, let's talk about what you heard during the fourth quarter set. The first song I had up was by Jordan Armstrong.
Yeah, the reason I ain't done. I know I stray away sometimes.
The name of the song was You. And also, make sure you guys go over to Trackstar's YouTube page. They just had a fantastic interview with him. It was fantastic. I know I've used that word a couple times already, but it truly is. Make sure you go over to Trackstars with a Z. Look up this interview they had with Jordan Armstrong, talking about Christian R&B, talking about just a lot of the challenges that go on in the urban space when it comes to dating and things like that. So make sure you guys go check that out. And the next song that I played was Look at God.
Look at God, He's making a way. Look at God, every day. Yeah.
That was by Corinne Hawthorne. Very dope song. And then the third song that I played was Just Like in Heaven.
Hey, let your will be done on earth the same way that it is done in heaven.
And that was was by Victory. So with that being said, we have reached the end of today's show. Make sure you guys go over to Twitter and also IG. I have the same handle on both, and that is at DJ_B_plus. Hit me up over there. A lot of times what goes on over there translates pretty smoothly to what I have going on over here on the Be Positive Music Show. So make sure you do that. Also go over to YouTube, type in B Plus Music. You will see my smiling face there. I have a ton of Christian hip hop content over there for you to interact with. If you're listening to this live on Holy Culture Radio, a lot of times I record myself and I repurpose it over there on YouTube. I really want to get back to doing more album reviews and posting those on YouTube, but life sometimes be lifing, and I am very busy at times, so I don't always get to do that. Also, make sure you go over to Spotify. Type in, this is the name of the show, Be Positive Music Show. If you do that, you will see a ton of playlists of everything that I play. So I have it separated by month. So everything that I've played on the show in January, February, March, all the way up and through September, it's all there. So if you ever miss something, you want to know what I'm playing currently, go over to Spotify and make sure you do that. So with all that being said, man, I appreciate you guys. And for all my SiriusXM listeners, for all my Holy Culture listeners, and wherever else you may be checking out the Be Positive Music Show, I really do appreciate you guys kicking it with me. I am B+, and until next time, peace in, confusion out, and be positive.